What's up, guys? Back to another video, Mac on Sports. So thanks for tuning in. So basically what we've missed, I wanted to do a Celtics versus Bucks series and vlog for you guys, like I do the Kentucky vlogs for the most part. And I tried to upload game one, it wouldn't work. It was, I don't know why it wouldn't, but we tried. I tried the day after, it still wouldn't work. We'll try maybe game four possibly, but there's no promises on that because that day YouTube was being weird because I just tried to get a reaction and analyze the game type video, break down what the Celtics did good and the Bucks did good. That was a regular video of just me talking. Still wouldn't work. So here we are. We're going to try another day. And so let's talk about last night. Celtics-Bucks game 3 was last night. And the Celtics, they played a good first three and a half quarters, just like they did in game 2. But right when that halfway mark hits, everything went out the door. Milwaukee took over. And look, the officiating's not great, but that's not an excuse if you're Boston. I know Kyrie Irving went to, in his post-game was saying, hey, the refereeing's ridiculous. Personally, I agree 100% with him. Giannis is getting a lot of calls that I don't think he should be. But if you're the Celtics, you can't have that as that can't be your fault. You can't put that all on your blame. You have to be mentally tougher. The Celtics are not mentally tough right now. They're letting the calls get to their head. They're not playing their game. And, when they start complaining during the third quarter, that's when Milwaukee goes on their 7-10-0 runs. Extend the lead to double digits. And Boston, when we're down that, we can't really bounce back. So we got to be better there. They got to be mentally tougher. I did like how Brad Stevens, though, went with Semi Ojeleye. He's got his 6 fouls to use against Giannis, and he played well last night defending Giannis. He got a couple unlucky calls that I think was ridiculous. So there's not much he can do about that. But Horford, I think he's got to be a little better. Game 2 and game 3, he wasn't as what he was in game 1 against Milwaukee. So he's got to be a little better there, and that'd be nice. But yeah, so Celtics, we're down 2-1. Milwaukee, unbelievable, though. Pat Connaughton for them, he played amazing. So Milwaukee played good. Now they got home court back, and that's unfortunate. So hopefully Boston can bounce back in game 4 on Monday night. Now let's talk Blazers Nuggets. That is one of the best basketball games to ever be played. That is the first quadruple overtime game, I want to say, since 1950s, when it was the Syracuse, their team that they had way back there, Syracuse at Boston in 1950s. That's the last quadruple overtime playoff game, at least I can remember. That was a very long time ago, but it was a great game. You look at CJ McCollum, I want to say 41. He played unbelievable. I watched it. I'm tired. I'm doing this in the morning, so that was a great game. Jokic with a triple-double. I think he played, 64 minutes maybe? And he had a triple-double. If you look, Jamal Murray had 30 plus, Jokic had a triple-double, and you still couldn't find a way to win. The Nuggets are in big trouble here. That's not good. It was an incredible game, and they have a quick turnaround. They only get today off, and they're back on Sunday. It's not for whatever reason, the Celtics-Bucks, where they're series, they're going every other day. The Celtics and Bucks, for whatever reason, are extending it, which I hate. But yeah, so big game from Jokic, but talk about CJ McCollum. He was a beast. I mean, 41, carried the team. Look at Enes Kanter. Enes Kanter separated his shoulder. He had a legit separated shoulder. He physically couldn't hold up his shoulder anymore, so he had to tuck it in. He literally, in the little opening or whatever, he put his arm in, and that was holding his, arm up when the game ended. Talk about just guts. I mean, you played through a separated shoulder, quadruple overtime, and unbelievable from Enes Kanter. That was awesome. But the Blazers, they're on the rise right now. I could definitely see them end up going to the Western Conference Finals and at least giving the Warriors a pretty good series. But yeah, Warriors Rockets are tonight, and if I'm the Rockets, I'm nervous. You can't drop one of these 2 games. You got to win them both on the road. You got to just do your business. Because if you don't, you're done. James Harden, both of his eyes, he can't really see out of. The Warriors, if you look, here's what many people don't see. The Warriors are so unbelievably great. Yes, their talent-wise is amazing. They're the best in the NBA for a reason. But it's their effort. If you watch their offensive sets, they bust their ass every single play. On the defensive side, their communication, is off the charts. They make sure to get through screens. They do what they have to do. If you watch just the little X's and O's things like I do, they're unbelievable at it. Fighting through screens, switching, the communication, just they all know their role and their matchup. They're unbelievable, and that's why they're one of the best teams for a reason. But yeah, so that game's tonight. And then on to a little hockey news. I don't know if many of you watch hockey, but yeah, the Hurricanes got the sweep on the Islanders, so that's pretty big. And 4-0. No one would have really expected that to happen, but it did. So that was huge. And now the Bruins play tonight, man. The Bruins are going to have to cycle the puck. That's all we can really hope for. I'm really nervous. That's not much to say. It's 2-2. Boston versus Columbus. It's been a good series. Columbus is the team on the rise, though. So I think the Boston, we get home ice back, but we had home ice against Toronto, and we didn't really, handle ourselves well until Game 6 and Game 7. But we get Game 5 here. We got to cycle the puck. Pastrnak, he scored last game. Bergeron, he played great with 2 goals. The forecheck's good. The back check's good. Tuukka's standing on his head. He's playing off the charts. Boston just really needs to just protect home ice, get the series lead back, do what we got to do. And yeah, who knows what can happen. But yeah, if you like this video, Mac on Sports, like, subscribe. Good to see you guys always. I want to get a Celtics vlog out, but, YouTube was being a pain. But all right, I'll see you guys later.